everyone, it's Arianna. It's been a month since the last time I uploaded a video on YouTube and I'm so sorry. And today I'm so excited because it's the first time that I film a video in person, and I'm also scared because I'm afraid I'm going to make a lot of mistakes and that I have to record this video like 100 times. Anyway, this is a video on my stationery collection, and when I say stationery I mean my pen collection. Brush pens, markers and pens. I don't have that many, but I think I have a fair amount, so let's jump into the video. Hope you like it. The first pens I'm going to show you are the Tombow dual brush pens. They have a brush tip and a fine tip, and they're the pens that everyone loves, and I love them too. Unfortunately, they are a bit on the pricey side, so I don't have that many, and actually the ones that I have were gifted to me. They're perfect for calligraphy. The stroke is a bit thick and the end is not that firm, so maybe it can be a little tricky in the beginning, but it gets so much easier the more you practice. They are water-based and water-soluble, and this means that you can blend them with plain water. Now it's Crayola Supertips time. I have so many positive things to say on these markers. I just have 50 colors, and I know there is also a 100 colors pack. The variety of shades is so amazing and wide, and they're so cheap, but I think they do their job very good. The tip is firm and nearly impossible to ruin, so they're perfect to practice calligraphy. These markers are also water soluble, so you can use them as watercolors, and they're very easy to blend too. The colors are so vibrant and they don't bleed through pages, at least not with one layer of color. And Supertips are for sure the markers that I recommend to all the calligraphy and bullet journal beginners. Okay, next, my beloved zebra midliners. They are double-ended with a lighter tip and a thinner one. Zebra midliners were the first markers I bought when I started to journal, and I have just 3 packs out of 4, and now the midliner brush pens came out and I really want them all. As I was saying, I have just 3 packs, the passo one, the warm pack and the cold pack. They come in a pack of 5, and the passo one, the one in the first column, the one that you're seeing now in the video, is my least favorite one because the colors are a bit too bright and light for my tastes. But I use the other 2 packs daily on my bullet journal and I really love them. These are other brush pens I have, the Modern Art brush pens. They also have 2 different ends, a brush pen end and a pen liner one. When I first started to unletter, I bought these to practice since they are so cheap, and I think they're very easy to use because their brush end is so firm, so I recommend them to all the beginners out there. The only thing I don't like that much about these pens is that there are too few colors and they're a bit too intense and basic. But it's something that I really appreciate when it comes to fine liners, so I think that these brush pens are a good compromise. The pens that you're seeing right now are the Artisa Twin markers. They're double-ended with a brush tip and a fine one. They come in a pack of 48 colors. They are also water-based ink markers, and so they're easy to blend, and you can also use them for watercolor techniques. I also tried to use them for calligraphy, but I found the tip a little bit too soft, so they're a bit harder to use than standard brush pens. I think they're perfect for doodling though, and I really love how many colors and shades there are. The pens you're seeing me using are some gel pens I bought ages ago when I first started to bullet journal, and you can see me struggling with the pens because I don't use them often, so I had some issues with the ink. Last but not least, some random black pens I have. The first one is the Muji gel pen in 0.38, and this is my go-to black gel pen. I really love it. Then we have the Tombow hard tip calligraphy pen, and I totally love it. I use it daily in my bullet journal, mostly for my headers, and it's way thinner than Tombow dual brush pens, and it has a plastic hard tip, so it also should be easier to use than the brush pens. Next one is the Stabilo Bionic. I really like this pen, but I rarely use it because the ink takes a lot to dry, so it's 100% sure that I'll mess up everything I'm doing when I use this pen. This is the only Stabilo fine liner I have, and I'm thinking of buying more colors actually. The last pen is the Pilot G207 in 0.5, and I use this gel pen very often, usually to add some details or shadows to my calligraphy words and quotes. That's all for today's video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. See you soon. Bye!